Have you ever looked around your home and felt like the clutter just crept up on you when you weren't looking? Maybe you set something down, just for now, and then days later you realize it's still there, right next to the other just for now items. And maybe the thought of tackling it all, getting up, bending, lifting, scrubbing, feels more like climbing a mountain than doing a little housework. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, energy doesn't always show up when we need it. What used to take 10 minutes now might take 30. And that's okay. You've earned the right to take it a little easier, to live smarter, not harder. But here's the good news. Keeping your home clean doesn't have to drain your body or your spirit. It doesn't have to be a big ordeal. In fact, with a few small shifts, some simple, even lazy habits, you can keep your space fresh, neat, and comfortable without breaking a sweat. This isn't about perfection. It's about peace of mind. It's about making life smoother, more manageable, and even a little more joyful. And today, we're going to walk through some habits that I promise will make a world of difference, not just for your home, but for your heart. Let's start in a place that seems to multiply work on its own: laundry. Now, I know laundry can feel never-ending. You finish one load and somehow another basket appears. But here's the trick that changed everything for me. I put a laundry basket in every bedroom. Just that one tiny decision meant no more chasing stray socks under the bed or finding shirts draped over a chair days later. When the basket is within reach, people, yes, even the grown kids or the grandkids, start putting things where they belong. It's like the mess trains itself. And speaking of baskets, try this. Pick 2 days a week and call them your laundry days. For me, it's Wednesdays and Saturdays. That way, I don't have to think about it every day. I don't worry about running out of clean socks or wondering if I washed that favorite blouse. I've got a rhythm now. There's something comforting about routines, especially when they save you from last-minute chaos. Oh, and here's a little bonus. While you're gathering towels for a wash, grab one and give the bathroom sink a quick wipe. Just one towel. Just one swipe. You'll be amazed at how satisfying that feels, knocking out 2 chores at once without even trying. It's like giving your day a little head start. Now that we've got laundry running on cruise control, let's slide into the bathroom, another spot that can feel overwhelming if you let it go too long. But what if you didn't let it pile up? What if it stayed just a little cleaner every day without extra effort? Here's something I started doing, and I'll never go back. After I wash my hands, I take that leftover soap lather and just swipe it around the sink. That's it. Rinse it off and walk away. No grime, no toothpaste gunk, no buildup. It stays fresh without ever becoming a project. And while you're in the shower, you've already got warm water and steam working in your favor. Why not grab a sponge and swipe a few tiles? You don't need a full deep clean. Just a little here, a little there. It's oddly rewarding. You're already standing there enjoying the water, letting the conditioner soak in. Why not turn that moment into a win? Now, I'm going to say something that might sound silly, but I promise it's true. Switch to liquid soap. You see, bar soap leaves residue, soap scum that loves to stick to everything. Liquid soap, not so much. It's cleaner, faster, and easier to maintain. It's one of those tiny swaps that makes a big difference over time. While we're in the mood for small wins, let's wander into the kitchen. Let's talk about something most of us use daily but rarely think about: the microwave. Now, I'll admit, I used to avoid cleaning mine until it got so bad I practically needed a chisel. But I've learned a little trick, and once you try it, you'll never go back. Right after you heat something up, don't walk away. The inside of the microwave is still warm and steamy, and that steam is your secret weapon. Grab a cloth, wipe it down right then and there. Takes maybe 10 seconds. No scrubbing, no sweat, just a fresh, clean surface waiting for your next meal. And here's a little upgrade that saves even more hassle. Use a splatter cover every time you heat something. It keeps the walls clean, traps the mess, and just feels like one of those "why didn't I do this sooner?" habits. Trust me, when your microwave always looks clean, it's like the whole kitchen feels a little lighter. I believe in celebrating the little things. When your space feels manageable, when you're not constantly behind, it gives you a sense of control again. A sense of peace. And I know at this stage in life, peace is worth more than gold. So if you've ever felt like cleaning your home was just too much, too tiring, too endless, I want you to know it doesn't have to be that way. These little habits, lazy as they may seem, are actually powerful. They add up. And more than anything, they help you take care of your space without taking too much out of you. Now there's one more hidden gem in the kitchen that can change the way you clean forever. It's not glamorous. It doesn't get much credit. But it works quietly, behind the scenes, doing so much more than we give it credit for. And once you see how easy it is to let this humble tool do the heavy lifting, you'll never look at it the same way again. Let's shine a light on an unsung hero in your kitchen, the dishwasher. Most of us use it for plates and forks, but that's just scratching the surface. Once I realized how much more it could handle, it became one of my favorite cleaning tools in the entire house. First things first, yes, even dishwashers need to be cleaned. Just place a cup of vinegar on the top rack and run a regular cycle. It's like a little spa day for your machine. It keeps the smells away and helps everything run smoother. But the real magic happens when you start thinking outside the dish rack. Got greasy oven filters? Dusty refrigerator shelves? How about those light fixture covers that seem impossible to clean? Pop them in the dishwasher, carefully of course, and let it do the work. While it hums away, you're free to do something else, or simply rest. That, to me, is the definition of smart living. Now, speaking of smells, let's talk about the trash can. It's something we all have, and we all hate when it turns sour. But here's a tiny, powerful habit. Before putting in a new trash bag, crumble up a couple sheets of old newspaper and lay them in the bottom. They soak up leaks and stop odors before they start. Want to take it up a notch? Add a drop of essential oil, lavender, lemon, whatever makes you smile. Suddenly, your trash can smells better than some people's closets. And while we're making life easier, let me introduce you to my favorite cleaning companion, a cordless handheld vacuum. No cords, no dragging heavy machines from room to room. Just grab it and go. Crumbs on the floor? Gone in seconds. Pet hair in the corner? Handled. For seniors, this isn't just convenient, it's empowering. It saves your back, your time, and your energy. I keep mine right in the living room. It's always ready, and always there when I need it. Now here's a habit that changed my home almost overnight. Shoes off at the door. It seems simple, but it's powerful. About 90% of the dirt that ends up in your home, it comes in on your shoes. So, by stopping them at the door, you stop the mess before it even starts. A cozy bench, a basket for slippers, a little rug. It creates a welcoming space and keeps your floors cleaner without lifting a finger. But what about all those little moments in the day that seem to slip by? Waiting for the kettle to boil, standing by the microwave, waiting for someone to answer the phone. Instead of just waiting, why not turn those moments into small wins? Wipe down a counter, load a few dishes, straighten the mail pile. These tiny acts add up, and suddenly your home feels cleaner without ever feeling like you were cleaning. And here's a tip I absolutely love. Move your body while you clean. Cleaning doesn't have to be separate from staying active. Turn on music, sway while you mop, stretch while you fold laundry. It's a workout without the gym, and it feels so good knowing your body and your home are getting stronger together. Now, what about the days when even starting feels like a mountain? When motivation is nowhere in sight? That's where the 3-2-1 rule comes in. It's as simple as it sounds. Take a breath, count down. 3, 2, 1, Then go. Don't think. Just start. Maybe you fold 2 shirts. Maybe you wipe 1 table. But you've started. And starting is the hardest part. After that, you build momentum. You feel better. And suddenly, you're on a roll. Another habit that's changed my mindset? Keeping cleaning supplies exactly where I need them. A little caddy under the bathroom sink. Paper towels and spray tucked into a kitchen drawer. When everything's right there, you don't put things off. You see a mess, you handle it. It's easy. It's fast. It gets done. And if you really want to feel in control of your space, try this. Spend just 5 minutes every night picking up. Put the remote back. Return the book to the shelf. Wipe the table. 5 minutes, that's it. It's like tucking your house in for the night. When you wake up, everything feels calm, clean, and ready for a brand new day. Once daily decluttering becomes part of your rhythm, you can start rotating deeper tasks, 1 a week. Maybe this week it's the fridge. Next week, the windows. After that, the baseboards. No rush. No overwhelm. Just 1 small mission each week that keeps your home feeling well-loved and well cared for. And here's a delightful little detail: scented trash liners. A drop of essential oil at the bottom of your trash can transforms even the most mundane corner of your home. It's one of those tiny joys that feels like a secret luxury. Let's talk about that entryway too. It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and it sets the tone for everything else. A small bench, some hooks, a tray for mail, it's not just organization. It's a warm hug when you come home. It tells you you belong here. You're safe. You're home. Let's keep the momentum going with a habit that changed how I think about clutter entirely: reimagining storage. Clutter isn't just visual, it's emotional. It weighs on you. But when everything has a place, that weight starts to lift. So think beyond drawers and cabinets. Look up. Walls can become storage too, with shelves, hooks, or hanging organizers. The backs of doors, the space under your sink, even your ottoman, these hidden spots are gold mines waiting to simplify your life. And here's a little storage philosophy I swear by. 1 in, 1 out. Every time something new comes into the house, like a sweater, a mug, or even a book, let something else go. Donate it, recycle it, give it to a neighbor. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more in control. Because at this stage in life, we don't need more. We need meaningful. But what about those days when cleaning still feels like a burden? That's when I turn it into something fun. Yes, fun. I throw on music, crank up a podcast, or let a favorite audiobook keep me company. I set a timer and see how much I can do in 10 minutes. It becomes a game. Suddenly, I'm smiling while sweeping, humming while folding, even dancing with the mop. Why not? Life's too short to make every chore a drag. And when I'm done, I don't just move on, I celebrate. That's right. Celebrate your progress. Make yourself a cup of tea. Light a candle. Sit in your clean chair. Take a deep breath. And soak in what you've done. You didn't just tidy up. You created peace. You gave yourself comfort. You honored your space. That deserves to be acknowledged. Now here's a habit that's so simple, yet so powerful: the 2-minute rule. If something takes 2 minutes or less, do it now. Wipe the counter. Fold the blanket. Hang the towel. These tiny actions are like little drops of calm in your day. They add up and they change everything. Suddenly, your house doesn't get out of hand because you've been keeping up with it in bits and pieces without even noticing. And finally, let me share something that's become a gentle ritual in my week: the weekly Lost and Found box. I keep a bin in the living room. Nothing fancy, just a place to catch the wandering things. The lone sock. The mail that missed the basket. The toy the grandkids left behind. And once a week, I go through it. I return each thing to its rightful home. It's not just tidying, it's closing a little loop. It brings order. It brings calm. And sometimes it brings a sweet memory too. So there you have it. 21 smart, simple, kind to yourself cleaning habits. None of them require hours of effort. None of them demand perfection. They're just gentle nudges, little shifts that help you care for your space and, by extension, yourself. If even one of these habits brought you a smile, an aha, or a sense of relief, I'd love to know. Leave a comment below and share what spoke to you most. Was it the 3-2-1 trick? The cordless vacuum? The scented trash liners? Or maybe it's the feeling of being back in control, of building a home that supports you, not drains you. And if you think someone you love could use a little help transforming their home into a peaceful place again, share this video with them. You never know. Your share might change someone's day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips, stories, and support. Because here, we're not just cleaning. We're making life softer, simpler, and a little more beautiful, one habit at a time. Thanks for being here. You've got this. And your home is lucky to have you.